Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Come look at this. Let's talk about the John Cena segment. Now, some probably seen it. I just had to get rid of the last one because there was a few things I was missing, I feel like, right? Because I watched it again, and I just kind of seen intricate details that I just noticed, right? So I just wanted to add it to it. Man, it's something about the TKO, doom, is really putting the TKO to the WWE. Can anybody make sense that why is, out of all the feuds, if you think about all the feuds, right, that's building up to WrestleMania, how come all these feuds have been intensified? There's intensity. Once there was heat, there's intensity. Regardless how shitty the build-ups have been and very lackluster, really no arcs, no creativity, because, Triple no creative. That's just what he does. And if you notice, Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte, they had heat. It got intense. Drew McIntyre and Damon Priest, that's got intensity. Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, possibly. I don't know if that's for sure, but it's intensity. There's arcs there. That's probably the most creative story, honestly, if you really think about it. At least there's arcs to it. Roman, Seth, and CM Punk, they already had a brawl. There's intensity. But how do you make sense of a guy being blindsided by someone he said he wants the John Cena schedule, right? So he idolized John Cena. He said John Cena mentored him. Remember, John Cena came out there just like he did the LA Night months prior. Who's ever hot, John Cena's going to come out and raise your hand like this is the guy that you know. So, and of course with Cody, he's the new face of the company. So John Cena came out there. It's a whole picture. John Cena raising his hand, you know what I'm saying? Passing the torch, quote unquote, right? So this guy that you looked up to and all that, okay, he betrays you, right? But there's no intensity. So we get the first week, and everybody's waiting. We like, okay, we waited 2 or 3 weeks. Boom. Cena comes out there, complain. Actually a good promo. But we wanted something. Okay, maybe Cody going to come out here and do him like he did The Miz a week prior. He beat The Miz ass for nothing, right? This was a pissed off Cody. Which I'm like, all right, yeah. But Cena's in there by himself, no security, nothing, right? Not a general manager, like, oh shit, this is going to get bad. They're on cue for everything else, right? If you step on somebody's sneakers, oh shit, here goes security, right? All right. That was already bad enough. But then you up the ante by worsening it. Did I mention in the first video? Go check it out. No mentions of The Rock. Not even directing this promo to Cody. He just shitting on the fans. Then, boom, TKO strikes again. Right? They hit WWE with a fucking rib shot. Believe it or not, a chin shot is one thing, but a rib shot is agonizing pain, right? Because you never see them coming, and it's hard as fuck to recover from that. A clear rib shot, right? So TKO just hit their ass with a rib shot, but they did that the week before. It was another rib shot. So it was rinse and repeat, right? Except this one had minor little sequences added to it, teasers, which actually made this worse, right? Cena comes out there, and guess what he did? He's reading from a script, right, that he remembers. Go out there and shit on the fans again, right? But we're gonna add different things. All right, bring up your 17th title, right? You're gonna surpass Ric Flair. I did like that line, right? You're gonna forget about Ric Flair. You're only gonna see John Cena. I like that. This was another good promo, right? The material itself was not bad, but we got the same thing again, right? Shit on the fans. No mentions of The Rock. No mentions of what he even sold, right? What's the perks behind this? Where does Travis Scott fit in? Is this a new alliance? Is this the Deadly Alliance like Shang Tsung and Quan Chi in the Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance? Is it like that? Is this overpower? We heard you say you're going to surpass the Ric Flair, right? You're going to do the 17 title. You're going to be the last real champion. I liked that line, right? But then, whoa, just like last week, cuts him off. And Cody Rhodes is smiling and pandering and no intensity like he did for The Miz. That has nothing to do with anything, right? So Miz is innocent, right? Do I do that to The Miz? What The Miz do to you, right? Sometimes I'm asking the question, this is in kayfabe, are you scared of Cena? Is that the, like, in hindsight, is he scared of Cena? Because where is the intensity at all in this feud? But you got people in the comments, the best heel turn ever. Hulk Hogan? We coming for you, nigga, right? Hulk Hogan was a fucking menace. Soon as he turned, he was a menace. Formed a group, spray painting people's back, attacked everybody. I mean, they beat the shit out of everybody, right? Niggas sold into them. Everybody like, you can't beat them, join them. A real menace to society, Hulk Hogan was. Complete character change, everything, right? Okay, with John Cena, we get the same Cena. This is a bitter John Cena. So really, this reminds me of Bret Hart when he was just complaining about, the complaining Bret Hart, the whiny Bret Hart. We didn't get a complete character change and different look. We just got a bitter Bret Hart, right? This is basically John Cena. Bret Hart was a hero in Canada, but he was shitting on America. It's almost the same thing. Except it's not a ethnicity thing. It's not a country thing. This is, all right, the fans hated me for so many years, and I don't like you back, and this, that, and the third, right? But I'm not going to talk about Cody Rhodes. I'm not going to even mention The Rock. I'm not even going to give you a hint on what's even going on. Then Cody comes out there. Like I said, did I mention TKO like to do all their cues? That's why Jey Uso just yeet. Yeah, he getting his ass beat every other week. I'm over here rapping and shit, right? But he getting his ass beat every other week. He just still celebrating for nothing. That's why it's getting tiring. But same thing with Cody. So you come out there to the ring, you walk past the guy. Mind you, Cena's still out there by himself, just like last week, right? You raise your arm and you go get a microphone, and Cody Rhodes, being a counselor again, said he's more of an aggressor. He's like, I fought hard. So you out here explaining, like you're explaining shit for what? Like, you out here, I fought so hard just to get this once, and da-da-da-da-da. You like, the problem is you're talking again. You're just talking. Then, like I said, this would made the promo worse. You give us a teaser. So now Cody's like, all right, enough of this talking. So I'm thinking, all right, this might make up for last week. He's about to just smack John Cena. Nope. Oh, I'm going to give you a chance. The fact he said, I'm going to give you a chance, is just illogical in so many ways. Right? No psychology. There's no emotion. There's no soul in the TKO era, right? As we see, it's just corporate cues. It's just corporate booking. Play it extremely safe. Make us wait until the final finale. But every other feud is intense. But let's not make the main event intense as we can get it. Beyond stupid. But Cody puts down his title, and he's going to give the guy that blindsided him, that did not give him a fair one. Hell, it was 3-on-1. He's going to give that guy a fair chance to hit him. He gave him a fair chance. Keyword. He gave him a chance. That's what he said. I'm giving you a chance. Here's your chance now. He's unbuttoning his shirt, right? First of all, why Cody didn't come out there in a rusty-looking American Nightmare shirt? Remember when he fought Kevin Owens? He was just coming out there, sleeveless shirt, just ready to brawl, right? It was on site with Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens is justified, if you really think about it. Cody Rhodes was hanging with the ops, right? So this is where the illogicalness come in. You looked up to John Cena and he did all that to you, and you ain't got no heat for him, no revenge in your heart. Guess what John Cena does? He act like he's about to, the old school John Cena, like he's about to brawl. John Cena walks out. But guess what Cody Rhodes did to just add on to the naiveness, the gullibleness, the vulnerableness, just the complete stupidity. It just makes Cody look like a wimp again. And I know people think, well, John Cena walked out. Why you even let him walk out? He turned his back and walked away from you. You tell me, so that really shows Cena's not even worried about you. He don't even mention you in none of the promos. Does anyone see the problem here? He's not even worried about Cody. He ain't even thinking about you. You ain't even important to him. He already feel like he got this in the bag. He's already saying, yeah, I'm going to break Ric Flair's streak. I'm going to be the last world champ. Not one mention of Cody. And I'm starting to think, are they just protecting Cody from getting burned? Because we know over the last course of years, Cena really just shits on people bad. So that's what they're protecting him for. This is the problem with Cody's entire title run. Why is it so much overprotection for this dude? Everybody has to pander to him. Everybody has to lie to him. And lie to the fans that's just eating this up. The fans that's enjoying it. Shouts out to y'all, fine. But they're just lies after lies, bro. What, like, is this Liar part 2 or something? It's just so many lies being told. You're the greatest, you're a great champ, and blah. Well, no, bro, if you was a great champ, nobody had to tell you all this shit, man. We will see it. This title run has been mid at best. Very lackluster. Overhyped and very lackluster. We're following up from a 4-year domination that actually revived the WWE. In some ways, this is the reason why they're even on Netflix, because of Roman and the Bloodline situation, right? That whole great storytelling that Triple H has dwindled because he don't like Vince McMahon projects. Remember, Bloodline was a Vince McMahon project. I just hope everybody know that. So we get all that just to follow up. And now, just to be fair, anyone after Roman Reigns, guess what? I'm sorry for everybody else that's going to lick Triple H nostrils and just say, oh, I'm a hater, or you just want too much, or blah, blah, whatever you're going to say. I'm sorry, after following up after Roman, I'm sorry that the expectations are really high. Because how do you follow that? So to be fair, anybody after Roman was going to have a hard time trying to follow that. Regardless. Anybody was. Because that's a lot to follow. 4 years of domination, being relevant, staying on top like that. That's not easy at all. That's not easy even a little bit. So, sorry, not sorry. The expectations are high. So yes, a lot of people expected, okay, if we're getting Cody, Cody's title run has to be epic. We're not accepting nothing lower. And has it been? No. It's been underperformed. It's underwhelming. How many really good feuds we have had in this entire title run? The best feud to me has been Kevin Owens. Every other feud was just filler and lackluster. That's just a fact. Every other feud has been filler and lackluster. No real epic hype. And what's so crazy, even the other feuds were more intense than this. We getting a heel John Cena, and you telling me, speaking of just heel John Cena, why aren't we getting a heel John Cena beating the shit out of somebody? Where's the aggression? Where is the actual character change on any level? Now, to be fair, I do think it's kind of genius to keep him the same Cena in a way. I do think that's kind of genius in a way. But, okay, we can't get a random attack from John Cena just to show that he's had enough and he don't give a fuck anymore? Why he can't just beat the hell out of Akira Tozawa for no reason? Somebody that is beloved by the fans. Why he can't just shit on somebody? Something. Right? But with Cody, there's no intensity. He's not even worried about him. And like I said, what is this trying to protect Cody from getting burned on the mic? No promo back and forth. Cena said nothing again. Rinse and repeat. And leaving us with our heads scratching. With us scratching our damn heads. And wondering, okay, is the Riddler on this case? Is the Riddler writing this shit? Because we are just left with way more questions than answers. And I don't understand how anybody got to be enjoying this. Another week of nothing happening. No intensity. Why? This is the main event. This is supposed to be the biggest feud of his title run. This is supposed to be the biggest match. You're going against a heel Cena, and this is the best we're getting? Because in the TKO era, it's just wait until the pay-per-view. Because for the build-ups to the pay-per-view, we're going to just completely lackluster things. Not be creative and add different arcs. And I'm not saying they don't do it at all, but this is the time to actually add different shit to it. You telling me we couldn't get Cena and Cody brawling this week? Why? It calls for it now. Didn't I tell y'all, go check it out video, and I'm about to end this. Triple H does the T-Bat syndrome. There's always a twist or a turn in the feud, right? Now, in this case, there was a turn. John Cena turned on Cody. But then the feuds are usually consistent. Okay, you look at everything else, Naomi and Jade, there was a turn, right? So there's always some type of twist or turn to the feud. But then the feud is usually consistent of brawling, attacking, talking, the T-Bat syndrome, right? So this is one of those cases where we actually need brawling and attacking. It's just been too much talking. And it makes Cody look like a naive, gullible moron. Soft. It don't make him look tough. Oh, because you're giving us mean faces and shit. What the... Dude, you still didn't do nothing to the guy that did you dirty. You still look like the idiot in this position. This buries Cody even worse. This promo, this segment was even worse than last week because it was the same thing last week. Nothing still happened. We still don't know what's going on. That's all I got to say. Like, share, subscribe, dislike. What do you guys think of this? What's going to happen the next meetings? We only got, 3 more or 2 more before WrestleMania? We're going to get the same thing again? Something's got to give. Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all the good shit. We out.